In the patterning of total evolutionary events, there comes a time, once in a while, amongst the myriad of low-energy events, when a large energy event transpires and is so disturbing that with their general adaptability lost, the ultra-specialized creatures perish. R. Buckminster Fuller. Does that sound like us, our modern society, these days?
Serious changes are upon us, politically, environmentally, economically, and geologically. How we prepare for these changes will determine our well-being in the very near future. It's about the future, yours. We are encouraging everyone to be prepared to be on their own for extended periods of time. And we're not talking just a few days, we're talking months and potentially years.
Why? We are too dependent on the system. Our system is very vulnerable to disruptions, be it economic, political, or earth changes like extreme weather, earthquakes, or floods as an example. So what would you do if the electricity went off and never came back on? And how long could you maintain? In an article from Forbes magazine, author David Stipp said, "The climate could change radically and fast. That would be the mother of all national security issues." The economy is in turmoil. Many are losing their homes and their jobs. Prices are going up, and some items are in short supply, and the weather is becoming more violent and unpredictable. The power grid is fragile. A little wind or snowstorm can shut power off quickly. What if a major event damaged a large section of the power transmission system? How long could you survive, especially in winter?
So, what would you do in a long-term power outage? How would you and your family fare? Do you know what the first 4 basics of survival are? I have a hint. They're all included in the book, Basic Preparedness. In fact, the first 4 chapters of the book, Basic Preparedness, are the first 4 basics of survival. Do you know what food will store for extended periods of time and how to store it? Make sure you catch the food guy on the 3-DVD home training course. How about water? Do you have water stored? Do you know how to store water? Do you have a good water filter? This question is also answered. Make sure you catch the water guy. And then medical supplies. How about medical supplies? Do you have a good medical first aid kit? Do you know how to do minor surgery? Make sure you catch the segment with the medical guy. Used to be a former medic in the Army and has a lot of good ideas. Do you know that you can store gas and diesel for extended periods of time? You'll learn that also in this training course. Do you know that we have real butter and real cheese that's canned that lasts for over 10+ years? And what is the thermal hailing conveyor belt and how it will affect me and my family? Do you know how hot a solar oven will get, especially in the northern climates? Is it usable and practical? We have many tips and hints that will help you understand what to do and how to do it and be prepared to be on your own for extended periods of time. The Basic Preparedness 3-DVD home study course includes the workbook and the catalog for all the information you need to help you get started and be prepared.
Being prepared just makes good sense. Warnings are everywhere. Are we listening? What to do? How to prepare? Do you know the first 4 basics of survival? Do you know what grain mill is best? Do you know what water filter is best? How do I prepare for a potential of a bird flu or other pandemic? We receive many calls and emails asking us what to do. So what is the first thing you should do? Order the home training course now. This is an awesome 3-DVD preparedness home study course, over 6 hours of in-home training that everyone in America who wants to be prepared needs to own, watch, and study. One of our customers from the Pacific Northwest recently called, and I wanted to quote them. "I thought my family and I were prepared. We garden, raise our own animals, live off the grid, and have some food stored. But Uncle Richard and the 3-DVD home training course really showed us some areas we never thought of and gave us a lot of new ideas. A good supply of storage food is a great backup if one is laid off or loses their job. We call it security in the pantry. So whether you are a beginner or an expert, these DVDs are for you. Storing food, water, and essential items is one of our greatest assets in being prepared for whatever may come our way. Basic Preparedness, the 3 DVD series, is a home study course. It's the only one of its kind. And if you are really serious about being prepared for whatever may come your way and want to be prepared to be on your own for extended periods of time, then this 3 DVD series and the book Basic Preparedness is a must-have. We used the book Basic Preparedness as the textbooks for the live class that was filmed for this home study course. Please take advantage of it now and call toll-free 1-800-321-2900 to order your set now. That's 1-800-321-2900, or you can find us on the internet at survivalcenter.com. That's survivalcenter.com.